hailing from the warm waters of the Atlantic. We are inside Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Today, we continue with a terrific matchup in the divisional round. It's the Denver Broncos and the Miami Dolphins. My partner Greg Olson set to bring this to you. Kaimi Fairbairn getting this one started. And off we go from South Florida. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Nix. That is caught, and it's Troy Franklin. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Play action now. It's Nix. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. He may go! And he's out of bounds. Mark him down right at the 10-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. 62 yards.
62 yards on the play. First down, Denver.
They'll go play action with Nix. And he can't get away. Down he goes back to the 16.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
On second down, it's Nix. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey.
It's actually a really nice job there on second down, putting this into a third and more manageable down and distance. Remember, they suffered that first down sack, and so often that can derail the drive, but they got a chance here to pick this up and maintain possession.
This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? Here's a test on third down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. It is brought in the end zone. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Broncos.
Just an ideal start, Mike. You're on the road. You're in the playoffs. Anytime you can go down there and end with a score, it just takes the crowd down a notch. They've been tailgating. They've wanted to start this game hot. Maybe let doubt start to creep in that I know we're playing a game at home, but, man, these guys came to play.
Makes the score Broncos 7, Dolphins 7.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be taken in at the 2. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Cut.
They'll they'll run here. This is Devon Achane. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Taken down at the 41. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Okay, break. Set. 50, green. Hey.
Once again, it's Achane. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Here we go, here we go. It's black, 95.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
33, ready.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Down. Set, cut.
Here's a give to Achane. And he will get into the end zone. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Miami. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Next snap on first and 10. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had third and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one, good for 16 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Hey, Sean, let's go! Bombers.
A first down throw for Nix. Pumped by Harvey. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
2 more yards.
That pass play good for 22. Good for a Denver first down.
At the 29-yard line.
They'll put a receiver in motion right. Draw play here for Harvey. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Tackle at the 25-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
This is 3rd and 6. They'll throw. It's Nix. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. You can see the body language of the kicker, Mike. Once it left his foot, he was kind of leaning. He was trying to bring that one back towards the middle. But that's the sound you dread as a kicker. It reverberates around the stadium, off the upright, no good.
60 red. Punt.
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. But the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Down. Catch. Blaster. Stay. Steal. Black. Set. Go.
Back to throw. Going left side down the field. And it's complete. Here's 1st and 10.
Dolphins, first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A run up the middle with Achan. There he goes. Inside the 30. And he'll take this one in. Come on, Achan. Touchdown, Dolphins. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Give him a 2nd touchdown on this one. What an opening quarter, Greg. 2 rushing touchdowns in the 1st.
Well, Mike, we kind of had a feeling this might be the case. They told us all week how important it was to get this guy involved early and often, and boy, have they ever. He has made his presence felt here early in this one.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. That's over the middle to the tight end Ingram. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. 1 quarter in the books in this AFC divisional playoff. 14-7 is our score. And we're back to South Florida after this. here on first down. Open man. That's Trey Tucker. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
10 at the 27-yard line.
Mims sent in motion here. Back to throw is Nix. That's taken in by Franklin. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
10 more yards. That's another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Throwing, Nix. That one caught by Tucker. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Denver.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
And they're on 19-yard line.
On the double.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he finds some space tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
Down at the 26. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
He'll look to throw. Moving to his right. He's going to air this one out. That is hard. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
It's a gain of
A big-time play for the Dolphins.
That's good.
53 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
A run out of the gun with Achane. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
On the tackle. A loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 23-yard line.
43 rail. Pause rail.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier. When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells you, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
Black, black, white, white. Red, yellow, red. Ready?
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. First 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is first and goal.
Ready.
Here's Achane. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
Come on, set. Fury, yellow.
They'll look to throw. He's got it at the 3. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
Ready?
He'll drop to throw. That one, take it in. Touchdown, Miami.
Oftentimes, you can tell the decision about whether or not a team is going to go for it on 4th down based on what they do on 3rd down, and I think they knew they had an extra down in their back pocket. Try on 3rd and goal to go through the air, and even if you fail, you still got one more shot at it, and it results in a touchdown.
And so after the touchdown, here's Llzaire to kick it off. A return now from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Nix to throw. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 27-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. He'll hit Tucker on the slant. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard. On the give, it's Harvey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and inches.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. A big-time play for the Broncos. 31 yards.
21-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Dolphins' 14-yard line.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. That's swung out to Harvey. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
That's another Broncos 1st down. 1st down and 10 yards to go.
Hey, Sean, let's go! Bombers.
Throwing is Nix. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Captain. Away. Go.
formation is Llroe. Second down. Nix. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Third and long. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Broncos will cut the lead down to 4.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Black shot. Here we go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it's going to be third down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is third and 10. Once again, they keep it on the ground. He'll have a Dolphins first down as he gets this one up to the 28-yard line. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here. They'll stop the clock at 24 seconds to go until halftime. They'll come up here first and 10.
Come on, set. Smash 50, green. Slide through. Ready.
Back to throw. He'll air it out down the middle. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
Nix now on first and 10. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. These two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. Back to it here. The third quarter underway. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Fury, yellow. Ready, ready. Red, 38. Cut.
That's to the right side and incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page as his target. That's incomplete.
We see this time and time again in the NFL, Mike. You want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from a pick on the last drive, and he's got to find himself some easy completions and settle himself back into this one.
And he will dive into the end zone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Miami. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Set to kick off.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
He'll send the receiver in motion to the left.
Motion, motion.
A first down throw for Nix. Open man downfield. It's Franklin. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Here we go, we go.
Broncos first down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Broncos.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. That's caught by Harvey. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. 14 on the pickup. First down, Broncos.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
First and 10. On the give, this is Harvey. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
The gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 34-yard line.
Back to throw is Nix. That's caught right side. It's Franklin. He's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of Knob.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They have a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Man in motion here is Tucker. Handoff now for Harvey. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. Now after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. From the 21, here's 2nd and 7.
Over set. Ready. Away. Joe.
Throwing. Mix. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
First and goal.
They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. To throw is Nix. He's got his big tight end, Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Broncos. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Nix and the Broncos now will line up and go for 2.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll throw. It's Nix. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on a 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Here we go on the return from the 1. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling you that I'm leaving with a bag.
Come on, set. 52 Blues, set.
They'll start on the ground. It's H.M. And that one's going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Savion Jones on the tackle.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd and 11.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Set, hut. Black, hey, red. Set, hut.
The RPO. That one is complete. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
I think in this field position, Mike, when 4th and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
Ready.
That's taken in, and he will have a Dolphins first down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on 4th down.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
On 1st and 10, it's Llzaire. And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Set. Red 38.
You ain't never been in skate town. On national, you know it go down.
Kilo Ali flow. Look, from the east side on a Friday night, met a bunch of to the Golden Glide. Lows and highs, me and all the bros in a stolen ride like, man, they outside, so I'm staying inside. Show you and I vibe, take a few, like Tupac. I seen a bunch of mean guys in a bandana tie, throwing up the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize, I ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably be the reason you die, trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs, gripping on it like I'm picking the prize. They hit the crib with a collide, but really ain't tripping. We can kick it ride through the yeah. Pull up the Moreland, bro. Yeah. West End, what's happening? Oh, man. Southside,
from the zone 4, Campbellton Road. Got cash to blow, hollering at the green 90s foreign. Got me using my 90s eyes. You were choosing in the parking lot. I would look at two, keep my number locked. I may be on the couch at your mama house. Ride around, bubble loud with the window down. Some of y'all done lost y'all mind. Baby, let me see you pop, that's fine. I can see from the front and I knew at once I was gonna have to walk back by. From the spots, but I be on Old Net. But I pull up on my cousin on Rainbow Drive. Whip clean, let the paint don't dry. Where you from? Claim your sorry.
pull up the Moreland, bro. We at West End, what's happening? Southside, Clayco, you know what's up. Oh, damn, I don't even come up this far. Hit Catcade on the Sundays, say a parking lot prayer, no. I just wanna kick back, relax, shout it in the Monday. How about the seat, slide, it's nice to meet you, green eyes. Let's take a lap, I bring you right back to your friends before they start tripping. As I see the from the glide with the golden teeth. I don't even know if they notice me, they don't even know that we way too deep. I'm from the west, and they from the east, and all white tees, looking like sheep. I don't even wanna get one of them sneak. We throwing up fours and ones and threes, and talking about West End, what's happening? Hey, we just pull up the Moreland, bro. Where you at? Southside, Clayco, so that.
You ain't never been to skate town. On national, you know it go down. You ain't never been to Cascade. On the west side, up in LK. You ain't never been to Golden Glide. It's in the day. You ain't never been to Sparkle. Sliding with your babe. I ain't never been to Skate Zone. Cause it's out in Marlboro. I'ma pack a car, I'ma take the grass and meet tomorrow.
Bring it, yeah, bring it, song, so bring it, bring it, I don't bring it now, this will reach up, so let it take you, ugly.
cause he sent me too much for sale. Keeping secrets, he know that I never tell. It's a bird, it's a plane, oh, it's coming in through the mail. I'm a lane switcher, shapeshifter, go grill, plane, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, jet set, way quicker. Made, if I'ma go to date with ya.
I ripped it, all these on my two first, no dribble. These always talking pillar, thing like scissor. Like Youngest, I'm about my business. Yeah, they know what's up. Glizzard never gave up. All I know is go and get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain, they taking off your damn head. I'm running up this door, I almost broke my damn leg. Hey, out here broke, they damn nerd. Damn little mama bad as but they diamonds on me fight, neck and wrist, I can Tina. Orange Richard Mill on me dancing just like Bia. Going against Glizzard, wouldn't wanna be ya.
I'm a lane switcher, shapeshifter, go grill, plane, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, jet set, way quicker. Made, if I'ma go to date with ya.
Stay with me, you ain't gotta go, you could with me. We could hang out, do the day with me. You tryna be a man, it could stay friendly. We could do the beach, we could hang out. Yes, her and the E go to my house. You could spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't mud. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams.
Hey yo, my new thing is I don't want you round if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to give back, that's recoupment. Always have their two hands out, like they. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend. Or I can show you how to train the dragon like. And either way, it ain't gotta be love.
What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams.
Yeah. So every morning after snoring, yes, I